Hello. Hello? How's everybody doing? I don't know why I got confused there. We're being joined by a special guest today. You can probably guess who it is. That's right. It's Caboose. He's sleeping on my tummy. Caboose, can you say hello? Can you say hello? Buddy. Oh. Oh, he's so sweet. He's such a sweet boy. He's such a sweet guy. Oh, I love him. He's such a sweet guy. How'd I manage to talk him into doing this stream? Oh, Caboose is a big fan of Borderlands. Yeah. So here's the thing. Do you guys want to hear something insane? As to, hey, Pat, why are you watching this stream? You know who's actually a big fan of Borderlands? Me. I'm a big fan of Borderlands 1 and 2. Borderlands 1 has by far the best tone. And then every single game, the tone gets worse and the gameplay gets better. And it turns out you can look and find out that there is a really specific like tipping point where it's like, oh, that's enough. And it's 3. Pre-sequel was like, oh man, it was like right there. How does it work when the loot system is pet cancer? What are you talking about? I play Diablo. I've played the Diablo 1 and 2 and 3. So yeah, I am so interested to see if I think that maybe the Borderlands 4 might actually be a really good game because the reveal trailer they put out had no dialogue at all. And like that's like, that's a good sign. Guys, you should get hey, listen. You should get a silly little dog that falls asleep on your chest like a little baby. I'm just saying, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That is definitely Caboose gurgling. Caboose. Caboose little baby. Hello. Ooh, squish him. Oh, you gotta squish him. Oh, okay. I love you. You have a cat for that? That is also a tiny little baby. Petition to refer to the game exclusively as Borderlands. No, maybe. Maybe. Hey, did you guys like this? Did you guys like this on the podcast? I thought it was pretty good. Paige is a genius. And also, we have this one for really, really bad fighting game stuff. Didn't watch? What's it for? Oh, it's really simple. When Wooly starts talking about fighting games too much, I just pull this out and I turn it over. Cause last week we had Casey on, and we really overdid it. Like the people who had like total meltdowns about it are cringe, but we did definitely overdo it. Alphonse's best. Hold on. Alphonse's best is saying that podcast was fine. Okay, Alphonse, I was in that podcast, and I am saying that I thought we overdid it while I was doing the podcast. Like, I hate that. People are so desperate to be supportive and be like helpful and shit and non-negative. And I'm like, no, I am saying that. It was me. I love this dog so much. I could cry. All right. Mind telling the class what the penalty is for Wooly if the hourglass reaches the bottom? Paige will send him a picture of my balls. That's the threat. So, hey, hold on. We got to check something. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Can you see that? If you can see that, say, hey. Great. Excellent. Good. All right, let's thank some people, huh? Because we only got 15 minutes for this presentation. I'd like to thank the hero of Canton who subbed. Thank you. So did Kai9 who subbed. This is time for pain. Thanks, Kai. Ape Hawk kicked in a 25-month sub. Say 25 months? That's almost as much as 26 months. Love that. I love that fucking stupid joke I made. Clef subbed. Borderlands, I hardly know her lands. Terrible. Appropriate for Borderlands, though. Raging Agent sub. So did Nick Flair. Thank you. Moose's Goose kicked in a sub. I do not get the hate for Borderlands 2, but legit, every game after it has a worse and worse story, world, and jokes, but the gameplay is great. I don't get it. Borderlands 2 is like the actual peak of that franchise, which is bad because that was like 15 years ago. Zero Arturia kicked in a sub. It's time for Randy's Power Hour. Hey, Pat, how's everything? Good. First, want to apologize about my sewer syringe story from work. Don't worry about it. I felt a little bad, but man, was that funny. Still, sorry for the new nightmare scenario. Have a good day and best wishes to the family. Also, many pets to Elmo and Caboose, who is not loose currently. It's true. So here's the thing about Borderlands 2, guys. The story doesn't have to be good. The story in a Borderlands game is just a sauce to flavor up the shooting, right? That's it. Like, when you talk to Borderlands 2 people, I would occasionally get a like, huh, yeah, that's a decent that's like a small chuckle, or like, oh, okay. Right? When I was playing Borderlands 3, I was like, oh, shit, you know? Yeah, brother, Zero Arturia subbed. It's time for the Randy Power Hour. Hey, Pat, how's everything? Oh, I just read that, Zero. I'm so sorry. I'm having a big day. I don't know. You guys can't tell because you're not in my house, but I'm having a big day. Mr. A the Great kicked in a sub to say, hey, it's time to dunk on Randy. Huzzah! And also, by the way, Borderlands 4 has been moved up to being 2 weeks before Marathon. So Marathon is now super cooked. Super cooked. You know how I know Marathon is cooked? You know how I know it's super, super fucking cooked? Like the absolute kiss of death? Because I've been shitting on Marathon in almost every stream and on social media and the podcast, and no one has showed up to fight me. No one. No one is like showing up to be like, you're just being too harsh on Bungie. You just hate Bungie. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I expected that. But like, no one cares enough. They're on the subreddit? Yeah. No, it's easy to post that shit in a subreddit comment. I mean, interacting with social media or like on a chat. Right? All the defenders are on Resetera. Oh, you mean the male feminists given form as a fucking subreddit? Ugh. Senior Smarty Pants kicked in 500 bits. I'm like Randy doing magic tricks and shit, making 500 bits disappear. Oh, thank you. And Robo Token kicked in a sub say, Prototype 1 and 2 stream when? I never played Prototype 2, but I loved Prototype 1, man. I loved Prototype 1. Prototype, it was good. I liked it. Like, so here's the Prototype 1 is like one of the best examples of like overall quality compared to like fun factor, because Prototype and Infamous came out right at the same time, and Infamous is a much better game. It is tighter, it plays better, it has a better story, etc. And I would play Prototype 7 out of 7 days of the week over Infamous. Because you can run really fast in that game. And you can glide off buildings. And also, I think biological weapons are cooler than electricity powers. So sue me. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear him be a little baby just now? He's just a little baby. I love it. When is he not a baby? He is not a baby. When it is 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. or 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. because those are the times when he's like boof 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 and he's wiggling around and he's like skittering around and jumping on me because it's, you know, it's food time. And he gets real impatient and boofy. But he's still a little baby, let's be honest. Oh, what's Jonathan LP right about? The fact that they never made a Venom game using the Prototype engine is a fucking crime. It sure is, bud. Oh, hey, Kane says something. With you liking 100 lines so far, and one of the reasons you said you didn't like Danganronpa is the whole ultimate thing. I don't know if it'll help you with your mindset. But the original version of the game, it was just we took really good students who could do this above high school level, and that just got translated as the ultimate baseball player or whatnot. Oh, yeah? Because that setup was so repugnant to me. It was so repellent. It made me feel like I don't know. It was making me feel like I was watching an anime that my friend brought over and kept telling me it was going to get better. And we're 2.5 episodes in, and I'm like, it's not getting better. He's like, don't worry about it. Like that Pro ZD skit about Benji-kun. I'm pooping my pants. I'm so scared. Have I seen some of the builds people are making in Clair Obscur? No, man. I'm not looking up anything about Clair Obscur. Ever. Why would I do that? I could get spoiled. Just say I hate Muso games? I do. I think 98% of Muso games are trash. That Zelda one's pretty good, though. That Zelda one's all right. Oh, we should switch over because it's almost time. Oh, I hope the YouTube countdown scares the fucking shit out of me again. Oh, goody. What do you think about they're gonna do about the girl from 3 that everyone hates? Who? I literally played Borderlands 3 for 10 minutes and then refunded it. So, like, what? They hate a child? I mean, that's fine. I just don't know who that character is. They aimed at character assassination to beloved characters that Pat stares at. I would say that if you look at Borderlands characters as beloved, you might be stupid. It's possible that you might be stupid. Because the characters in Borderlands have no depth or in very little character. Like, there's only one character I can think about in Borderlands that I really, really, really like. And it's Handsome Jack. And it's because he's just an asshole for a full game. He's just a fucking shithead. He's just a pure hater. Oh, woo, woo. Killmock1 gifted 10 gift subs. Thanks, man. Oink. Oink. Pig time. Give me the slop. Thank you. Necros kicked in a sub. Thank you. Pat, I need help. I need to be convinced not to buy the $400 Canadian box of goodies from so-and-so for the Trails remake. Don't. That's fucking stupid. That's legit dumb. You'd buy like 20 good indie games with that. That's fucking dumb. Anyway, I hope Randy does a magic trick during the presentation. Yeah, I mean, I kind of do. And Spider-Man kicked in $5. Thanks, Spider-Man. Pat, the discourse has evolved. How many humans to beat a polar bear barehanded? My guess is 300 plus for the polar bear to collapse from exhaustion. A polar bear? Yeah, it I don't think human beings can harm a polar bear with their bare hands. Like I I don't think with your actual, like, just your hands, and I don't think you could harm it. Not even a rock? No, I think the number would have to be like, I don't know, like 500 or something. Oh, hey.
Kilmark, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you. You're incredibly generous. Oink, 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 oink. Yo, call me.
An RCLR door kicked in $5. I like General Knox from the first Borderlands DLC because he's already dead inside before you ever met him. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, and then Tron sub. Thanks, Tron. Crimey says, you mean a human could probably pop a bear's eye if they're lucky? I think a blind polar bear could kill 100 people if it wanted to. I don't... Like, what is... It's like Americans are just so obsessed with like, yeah, I could do it. I could put... What's those two Italian guys? The Backyard Podcast or something? Where one of them's like, yeah, I could push over a moose. The base... And it... And the other one's like, yeah, really? Could you? Could you throw a car into the ocean? Where does it stop? How big could it be? Like, moose are up with elephant as the only remaining megafauna on the fucking planet. Hey Caboose. Hey Caboose, you want some kisses? Yeah, you do. I'm gonna kiss you now. You want to say something to people? Oh. He's just a sweet little guy. He's just a sweet little guy. Premiere will begin shortly. I bet it's going to scare us. You know what? I'm going to turn it down. I'm turning it way down so we don't get scared. Chat summary auto-generated. Oh, fuck off. Ugh. Kilmock. Kilmock just kicked in 30 subs to ask if I was going to work with Matt in the future. I appreciate the 30 subs. I don't think so. Don't think that is a likely scenario. I love that this stream is falling apart. I love it. That's so good. Hold on. Can I fix this in time? Maybe. Maybe. All right, well, that's not working. Oh, is the Twitch stream also broken? Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm so glad. That's so good. All right, let's reload this. No, hopefully it works now.
is a vault hunter. What use is a killer is a vault hunter.
Uh-oh.
What use
I
is
had
a
two
killer?
tabs playing at once.
A brute. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
You know what I like? I have not heard a joke. Let's see how long we can go before there's a joke. So the part where you shoot guns looks fantastic.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Yeah, that is Wesker.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford,
Oh my God.
founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look
This guy
yet at
looks like
Borderlands
somebody
4.
who would kill
All the
himself on the set of The
excitement,
White
loot,
Lotus.
Harley Carnage, all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Killmock gifted 20 more subs. You know what? You can ask anything you want. You want to see my butthole, Killmock?
Greater freedom and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is
Yes?
the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
Borderlands 1 was the best one. So we'll see. It was just a little silly and dark humory.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect.
Okay.
She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
Oh man, I love Deadly Minions.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can digistruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp
Oh,
arc knives.
cool. Tedior, man.
These are two of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
This feels very Guardians
That
of the
is until
Galaxy
6 years
3.
ago when Alpha showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Hear it talk!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark.
I really would like that
As you
Tedior guy.
explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return. like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but
Why
not
is
least,
Moxie on a
Echo
new
4.
planet? Because her fucking
This
tits are
helpful drone follows you
huge.
everywhere. Hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Are we still at zero
Thanks to our improved
jokes?
lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up.
This is good. I like this. Oh, I love it when it does this. I love it.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore.
Oh, this is good. This is so good. I'm seamlessly exploring. Okay, what if we kick it down
This
a
is
notch?
just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore.
Oh,
There's next to no loading time, just endless looting.
that's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And shooting mayhem.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault. All right, hold up. Hold up. Probably my fault. Probably my fault. You know it's my fault, guys.
You'll naturally
It is my
discover
fault.
Bring Cairo, like Zane and Moxie.
It's literally my fault.
You'll also meet new, like Zane and Moxie. You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
as
sorry,
always,
everyone. I'm
Claptrap's
bad at
along
the
for
internet.
ride.
It's me.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere. Hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Get a good whiff of that dog.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier
All right,
than
yeah,
ever
there's
to
split
join up
screen
with your
in
friends on
the corner
fly.
down there.
And
There's
with full
split screen.
crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
This is still at zero jokes.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
Wow,
As
this
you
is
traverse,
Destiny,
you'll
isn't
uncover a
it?
vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
Killmock gifted
There's
another
also
20
plenty of
subs.
local
Hey,
wildlife to contend
Killmock,
with,
DM
like
me,
these
bro.
crabs, flying beasts who attack in
DM me,
flocks.
we'll kiss. I love you.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon. Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
I love approximate locations.
Let's get after it.
Did I
nice
tell
thing
you it was
about
going to be
silos
more
is you can
grounded or
zip
what?
line up
Am
and
I not a
take off.
genius? I'm a genius.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digit Runner.
That is
Hop
just a
on,
ghost.
Hit boost, and get rolling.
That is just
You
a
can
Halo.
customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Alternatively, a Sparrow.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot.
Dude,
and
this is so funny. Bungie's making Marathon, a game that no one wanted, and Gearbox is making Destiny 3.
All right, we're coming up on an order outpost. Let's see the new
That
movement
is
abilities
so
in action.
fucking funny. Oh my god. You mean as long as it's good? The gameplay in
Bringing the
Borderlands
reach
games are all
abilities
fantastic.
Together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Huh. Yank grenades off people. Still no talking.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra of Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, Hermes. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black side.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Wait, Lilith's alive?
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Come.
Oh, was
Let's
she
throw
one of the
some
main
light on
characters
this
from
black side of
Borderlands 3?
his. This place is crawling with creeps.
Oh, and those are flax
Clear them up.
pets?
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
Oh,
Plus,
that's
if
good.
you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And
Oh,
two
that's
player
also
split
good.
screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
This is a good presentation. This looks just like the Cosmodrome.
What the hell is that?
See, that is actually a really funny joke. That's a Borderlands 1 joke where a fucking freak ass nightmare thing comes out and it's Tim. It's like it's an anti-joke.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent.
This
Check
looks
it out.
just like entering the Cosmodrome from Destiny.
Hermes is
Wow, I
really
would. Oh no,
creeped
it's the
out in
arcology.
here. Not me, obviously.
It's the arcology.
Hermes.
Now that we're in the
We've
black
seen the
site,
arcology a
let's
lot
take a moment
lately.
to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and
8?
trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons.
I like Jacobs
The
myself.
elemental expertise of Maliwan.
Don't really care.
Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy.
Big
with
fan
more
of
bullets.
Vladoff.
The toss to reload Tedior,
I wish I liked TDR more.
or Torg with explosion.
They're all right.
We also have 3 new ones. The Order, with powerful charge and release blasts. Fully auto rippers.
Maybe.
And the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
Interesting. No
But that's
Hyperion.
just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. What? This flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with Daedalus parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable.
He's right.
In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique
I cannot believe the night and day difference between the marathon and Borderlands demonstrations. Like night and day difference. And Borderlands is just deciding to go, well, Bungie's cooked. We'll make Destiny. It'll be us now.
action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree.
Hey, maybe this is controversial for Pat. I think every class in every action RPG should have a pet spec because I think minions are cool. That is all.
Giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon.
Well, that's
by swapping
interesting.
guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
That's great!
And also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
I'm down. But thankfully, our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass.
That's a gross
In
bug.
Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
That's cool.
Whoa, 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 spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
Look, they all look really weirded out to have to stand that close to Randy. I bet he smells. That was a great fucking presentation. That looked fantastic. They really are running in to scoop up Destiny's fucking leftovers. That's really funny. That's really fucking funny. Somebody in the chat said, Pat, they're totally different games. Yes, that's true. However, Marathon and Borderlands 4 are coming out at more or less the same time. And Borderlands 4 is showing itself to be the game that people wanted out of Marathon. So, like, the comparison is incredibly direct. Pendragon says, yeah, we get it. You think Marathon sucks. Holy shit. Hey, Pendragon, did you play it? No, but I don't go into an alpha for a game type I don't enjoy and think this is going to suck. And they go, of course it sucks. Oh, I think it's much worse than its direct contemporaries. And also, I think the fact that Bungie is making a game that people that enjoy its prior games don't like as a form of genre is a bad move. I think if you're releasing a first-person shooter and saying we're the people that made Halo, then you would expect the people who played Halo or Destiny to enjoy your new game. And also, I've been trawling the Marathon subreddit, and people who play Hunt and Tarkov are also not happy with Marathon because it doesn't have enough of its own identity, and it forces 3v3, which is really, really limiting. So people who do enjoy extraction shooters are like, why would I play this one? Quiet Viking says he misses Halo. Halo's right there. You could just Master Chief that shit. You know that thing of like, let people enjoy things? Let people not enjoy things is also valid. Oh. Pat, you're trolling or trolling the subreddit? No, trawling. TRAWLING. Like fishing. Trawling. Like a boat. Oh. Are you a good guy? Guys, I love him. He barfed this morning. He got a little sicky tummy. Poor guy. But he was hanging out with me and the baby on the couch, and then he hobbled to the kitchen, and he found a nice spot to barf on the floor. And then after he did that, he barfed in his dog bed. But the important thing is he didn't barf on any of the carpets. So he ate something? I don't know. This dog barfs sometimes. He's gross. Well, that's it for us today. I'll be joining y'all in a couple hours around 6 for some backlog. But I just wanted to check that out. That was a great presentation. That is exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. Like 100%. 100%. Hey, D-Dog Evie kicked in us up to say boo. Thank you. That's what the baby calls him. He looks at him and goes, boo. And we go, oh. Oh, I should text Paige. Is the baby asleep? This will affect how quickly and quietly I go into the house. Baby is awake. All right. So Kai9 kicked in $5 to say, so as to Cliffy B's point, Destiny 2 has jeopardized his position as one of the 2 for live service RPG shooter genre, and Gearbox saw their opportunity. You're completely right. You're completely right. Spaghetto Depressi says they actually adjusted based on criticism. This is such a pleasant surprise. Yeah, one of the things that came up on the Marathon subreddit is that Bungie keeps saying that they're taking their criticism to heart, but then they don't answer any of the questions about the things they don't want to talk about. Like that subreddit has been nothing but why the fuck are you forcing it to be 3v3? And they have just literally not responded to that at all. They're dying on the strangest hill. Yeah. Hey, you guys ever like squish a dog? Look at this. Sirens kicked in a sub. Thank you. Kai9 kicked in $5. I'm surprised Borderlands has never had a fake forum board of gun brand loyalists getting pissy about which brand is the best, like Console Warriors. Tedior, more like tedious to shoot. Malawan is the enlightened gentleman's brand. That would actually be really good. Like the Found on Road Dead Ford hatred, but for Malawan or Jacobs. The White Grimace kicked in 500 bits. Hopefully I don't have to play this game on mute like I did with Borderlands 3. I would say the only overt joke in the entire presentation was the fact that there was a freak-ass bitch mutant named Tim, which I think is pretty funny. And it's only funny because it's not pointed out and there's no goofiness around it. You think his guy was named Tim before he became a freakazoid? Yes. Master Keith 420 Blunt Ninja kicked in a sub, saying having incredibly low expectations for Borderlands 4 seems to be paying off because this looks great. Hopefully the writing isn't terrible. So here's the you know what's great about this game's writing? We didn't see much of it, and what I saw, I don't care. I have no complaints. Because there was very little, and it was fine. And now that's a win in my book. Kane Highwind says, am I alone in being afraid they might pull a bait and switch with the humor? No. I think that would be incredible. I think that would be a really bad move. Also, I think like somebody like Tiny Tina would be way funnier in a game where no one else is like that. If Tiny Tina is the only character that is like that at all, and everyone is like, okay. Like, all right. Like Tannis was like that in Borderlands 1. Also, I really like Ashley Birch. I think she should have more money. Kai9 kicked in $5. Thanks, Kai. Also, as far as Marathon not being very good on the discussion of any genre having room for 2, maybe 3 games at the top, the Dusk Bloods looks more interesting in the extraction genre. That's likely going to be the number 2 against Tarkov. I think because From Software made it, in terms of raw numerical output, Dusk Blood is going to be the number 1 by an enormous magnitude. Because it's on the Nintendo Switch and it will have a From Software logo on it. And that will be the normie extraction game. And then the extraction game for freaks will continue to be a toss-up between Tarkov and Hunt. I don't think Marathon has it. Like, who is Marathon for? The extraction genre is a genre for freak sickos. And they're like, what if we made it not for sickos? But the sickos already have their sicko game. And non-sickos have Halo and Borderlands and Call of Duty. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, guys, that's it for me today. For now, because I have a bunch of errands to run. I gotta take Boost. I gotta take Boost to the dog groomer because he's got to get his nails cut because he's got little gross man nails. And then after that, we'll be having a backlog stream. Caboose. Caboose, do you have anything to say? Oh, hey, Transatlantic Dylon subbed. Hey, Pat, sorry I've been busy for too long. Sending love, and please give Caboose a kasmooch. Okay. All right. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you in a couple hours. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, and Killmock. Call me. See you guys.